Hello, my name is Meredith, and welcome to this really short video. This is just a sneak peek into the business opportunity that Young Living provides. And maybe you're a new member, maybe you haven't joined Young Living yet at all. But most people I find are watching this when they've gotten started with the products, they love the products they've had, like I did, an aha moment. These helped me so much way back when, in 2011 when I got started using them, that I then just automatically wanted to share them with people. And I had no idea about the business. So this is just a really short video to um, help people understand what is required, what it could look like for them. It can look very different from one person to the next, depending on people's goals and their lifestyles. But it's also to bust some myths, because there's a lot of myths around network marketing, and Young Living does follow a network marketing model. It's amazing. The company's amazing. So let's get started. So I'm just going to show you. You're going to see here just a few pictures from our business guide. We're not covering everything, but I'm going to discuss how the business works first. So on the left-hand side, you can see a page there. And put simply, this is a business of helping people who help other people. It is a win-win model. When we talk about business, sometimes people can think in their minds, oh, it means that, one person has to kind of step over other people to do well. This is the opposite of that. If you are doing that in this business, you will fail. You actually need to be helping as many people as possible succeed. So trust is one of the key pieces to someone making a purchase. We know this, right? Trust in a company or in the person who recommended a product. In a network marketing business, you build trust with others, creating value in their lives, and then offer your ongoing support to anyone who purchases with you. And this is a legacy business, which means your children and grandchildren can be reaping the rewards of your hard work when you carefully choose a company with longevity, integrity, and impact, which is exactly what you have found with Young Living. So in sharing products on the right-hand side, and I'm not going to read everything because I know you can see it, but a lot of people might think, oh, I have to be salesy, I have to be pushy. That is absolutely not true. In fact, if you are too salesy or pushy, you're probably not going to do very well in this business either. But it's just coming from an authentic place of sharing what has worked for you and what could help other people. It's as simple as recommending like your favorite restaurant or travel location. You think about how naturally you will share something like a good hairdresser or something like that. Your job isn't to convince anyone to purchase, but simply help them solve a need or a problem by offering suggestions based on what has worked for you. And I love what is shared here in the blueprint. According to studies, 77% of customers would refer someone to a company after a single positive experience with products. So it is incredibly, the word of mouth is an incredibly important and very powerful way of sharing. And another study showed that up to 82% of customers prefer to buy based on recommendation from someone they know and trust. And I know that's been the case for me. I would rather find out from a friend or someone that I trust, who has had a really positive experience with something before I invest in it. I found that I am much more comfortable doing that. And so, as you share your products every day, experience results, hear the stories, you simply share those stories. You share your own stories or other people's stories. And you can just watchfully, you learn as you go, right? Watching for needs, asking then if others would like to hear what you've tried that has worked. It's really quite simple. So, why Young Living? There are lots of companies out there, but Young Living is a standout because it is now, I think, over the 30-year mark in network marketing, which is absolutely remarkable. They are a company dedicated to purity and purpose. They have products backed by proven science and experiential evidence, and they will never, ever sacrifice a quality for any reason. The pristine final product that you will receive, and I'm sure most of you that are watching this, if you're watching this, you've probably already experienced the products and love them, right? And you are probably going to be using them. Like I decided I was going to be using them for the rest of my life anyway, so why not share them? But they have the amazing seed to seal promise. And if you step into this and start sharing, there's a high chance you'll end up visiting a Young Living farm or more than one Young Living farm in your lifetime. I have already been to, I think, 6 worldwide. It's amazing what this business can really do for people. So let's look at 2 possible options, and you alone can decide the hours you work, when you work, but it actually does require work. And this is important that people understand this. You don't go into a job and expect a paycheck immediately, like if you're in business, right? This is entrepreneurship. This is a bit different to employeeship, being an employee. You are the one that is going to be driving this, but you're not going to be driving it alone. You're not going to be doing it alone. So let's compare 2 possible options here on the right. Brand partner 1, brand partner is the global term for basically a distributor. Okay, remember that's sharing. So it might be someone that works full time or has a spouse that works full time, and they're just looking for some extra income for savings, maybe paying off some debt or some extras. Maybe they want to cover their kids' music or dance lessons. And they have about 4 hours a week to commit, and they're looking to earn about $1,000 a month. Whereas brand partner number 2 works full time but wants change, or maybe they're not currently working. A lot of mothers do this, and they start sharing when they're at home because they don't want to go back to the job they had previously. They want to create more flexibility in their life and have that time at home with their kids. Maybe they're looking to replace their income and they've got 20 or more hours a week to devote to this, and they're looking to earn $10,000 or more per month. So you have the ability to build this opportunity to fit your life and your schedule, right? And it's really exciting. So when you sit down and look at your calendar, think about where you'll create work hours and who could help you with kids or partner with you to grow together. And someone has shared this video with you. It might have been me, it might have been somebody else, but they are the person after this to get back in touch with if you'd like to know more. And this could look, for example, like someone sharing on social media. You might do a monthly market. You might just share, casually, like one-on-one with friends. You might incorporate this into an existing business, like a hairdressing business or a chiropractic business or whatever. You can incorporate. There's so many avenues for this, even a massage business or a beauty care business. The possibilities are endless. So very quickly, because we're keeping it short, the average annual income is on the left. This is in US dollars. Depending on what rank and what level you grow this over time to, and it does take time. You have to understand this. It is not like really super quick money. However, over time, what it can provide you is incredible. So on the left here, you see a breakdown of the ranks. You don't need to understand all the ranks to start out. Don't worry about all that. But these are real figures. This is the average annual income, and there's a QR code there for you to scan if you'd like to have a more detailed look at the most recent income disclosure statement. And know that numbers will vary by market. And by market, we mean countries, because Young Living is a global company. So they are in, I think, over 26 countries now. So again, it depends on the currency of that country. So our last little bit of information here is the importance of duplication, because probably the number one myth I hear people or I guess misunderstanding that people have is they say, I don't know that many people. I couldn't, enroll that many people. And I've got to tell you, you don't need to know all the people. I think it's now about 900 people in my organization. I have not personally enrolled 900 people. This is about duplication, right? This is about, the key is to help one person at a time and then helping them have amazing results, fall in love with the product, and then helping them share with somebody else, okay, other people. And when we focus on these simple daily habits, duplication will actually happen easily. It isn't necessarily doing things exactly how another person does it. It's about finding your own authentic way to share as well. And starting from where you're comfortable, but then learning as you go, right? And just repeating the same habits and sharing. And you see here down in the right-hand side, the power of two. So if each person simply enrolls two people consistently each month, on average, everyone in your organization succeeds and get their starter bundles paid for, and your organization will thrive exponentially. Okay, so I hope that really helps. And thank you so much for watching. If you are interested in more information after watching this, then get in touch with the person that shared this with you, and they will help you take that next step to find out more. All right, bye for now.